Hey guys, it's Chris here from Chris's Creative Life, and I design workshops that help you create beautiful projects from start to finish with easy to follow guides. So, this is not normally when I come on, but today it just happened to work out this way. I did not do a Facebook Live last week. Some of you might have saw I had a puppy that was under the weather. Well, of course, then the second one got sick, and I'm just gonna share, no, not share, spare you the details, but they are both doing much better now after like a week of medications and some other fun stuff. So they are both doing much better. So I thought, in honor of my puppies, I thought we would put together this card kit. So this was the first card kit I wanted when I first joined Stampin' Up! In May. And of course, it was not available. It got like completely sold out right away because it's stinking cute. It's called By Your Side Kit. And of course, like, because everybody loves their pets, it doesn't surprise me that it sold out at all. But it is back in stock. And so I thought today I would come on and assemble a set of cards because it's a super cute kit. And so I'm going to add my desk in here. We're going to get caught up. It's been like a super busy week around here, so I will fill you in on some of the happenings. As you guys are popping on, make sure to say hi and let me know how your week is going. I'm also going to add a disclaimer at this moment, as you can hear some noise in the background, that it is back to school here, and so my daughter's dog is here today. And she can be a little bit noisy. She doesn't actually need anything. And she can get my two riled up. But so hopefully she will not be too disruptive today as we assemble this kit. I'm actually just looking for mine because she was like literally right behind me, but I think she ran away now. So I'm going to add my desk in here and we're going to take a look at what's actually in this box. And I'm going to turn on some more lights, move some stuff out of my way. Okay, and also, so as we get caught up too, we are now in the month of September, and all of the latest scrapbooking products and products for the mini idea book from Stampin' Up! Are now currently available. I have placed my order and my stuff is on the way, but there's like 4 kits. Hey, Marilyn. Marilyn says, I've had a great week scrapbooking as my hubby is in Canada fishing. Actually, that's super funny because my husband has been on vacation this week and he just went fishing today for the day. So there you go. Hopefully they both will have lots of fish is what I'm going to say. Okay, so when you order a kit, right, it comes with the instructions and they are picture directions. So you got to know that they're like easy enough for anybody to put together. So this is one that entails stamping. So there is a little ink spot in here, which is Old Olive, but I'm actually going to grab mine. You have your card bases. Okay, and so this is a fun thing about this one. I do believe you can make the cards either cat or dog, and there's enough, like there's extra, so you could do all of your cards one way or the other, or you can mix and match them, which I think is super fun. So this week, like I said, we're finally on the mend around here. Thank goodness I actually got the dogs into the vet on Saturday because Saturday was the long weekend here. Like but they needed to see the vet. So like I said, they are all on the mend now, and it makes a huge difference. I just knew that it was just not going to fix itself. My husband was convinced. But so there's your card bases. We have a stamp set, which we'll go over in a second. So here's a look at the cats and dogs. So we are going, so there's like a cat and a dog version for each card. So we will need one of these. So there's that. There's these super cute envelopes. I'm assuming we probably stamp on the envelope, so we'll keep one of each kind of envelope. You could put the little paw print there. I'm assuming that's maybe what they have you do, but we'll see when we get there. So we have one envelope for each one. Okay, that lasted very long. I have to stand up now. Okay, and I'm going to grab my big old olive ink pad. Oh, or I could just throw it across the room. My old olive ink pad for stamping. Here is the number. If you're searching for the kit, it's 163876, and it's called By My Side Kit. And this is the English version that I'm putting together. I love the fact that they have kits that are like in other languages. So I have an embellishment here, which are, oh, there's a fun. So they're like a little sequin heart. Not really like a sequin, like sparkly, but they have, you know, like the lip, like a normal sequin. So, and then there's your block in here. I actually really quite like those blocks. So quite often when you guys see me creating something and I need lots of blocks, I will have those extras because I will line up all my stamps and stuff. Okay, so we have these, and I do love that they do this now. Apparently this is new, but so this is the different stamp set in the different languages. So it's obviously available in the 3 languages. So whichever you need. So then you could keep this in with your stamp, right, later. So you know what it is. And then, okay, so we have our dimensionals, and then we have another die cut here, which I'm assuming we're going to need, so I'm just going to put those up there. So yes, I did not get a lot of time to be creative this week. It was like harvesting in the garden kind of week here. So I made pickles. I pickled my son's jalapenos, and I made a batch of salsa. I think that literally took me most of the week, but it'll be super good in the end. So, okay. So for card number 1, I'm going to make my little piles here. We'll move the envelopes off to the side. So yes, I totally missed you guys last week. Okay, so the other thing is, and not this week, but probably next week in my newsletter, I'm going to send a survey. My goodness. A survey that if you guys would like to participate in, I would like that. Okay, I'm just going to see. I think these banners are all the same. We need one for each card. So as we get farther, like in the Stampin' Up! Adventure world, I'm just curious about a few things about like what you guys are finding difficult about the switchover, what you like. Like I said, the mini catalog is now live. So it's like September, October, November, December. And there's lots of goodies in there. I would love to know, like, what's your favorite collection from the new mini catalog? Are you having a hard time like integrating the supplies from the mini catalog with your scrapbooking? All of those kind of things are going to be in my newsletter, not this week, but next week. So At the top, and I think it should be pinned, is the link to my newsletter. So if you would like to voice your opinion, I would be happy to hear it. So like I said, that's not this week. That'll be next week. But there's always some fun information in there. So we've got this card base that goes with card number 1. And then this card base for card number 2. I could throw some things back in my box here. So like I might even ask some questions about like what time are best for my lives during the week. As we move into fall, right? Like potentially, what kind of online event might you like to see? Like things like that. That's on. It's a work in progress, and I know that it can't come out this week. That's why it's just a regular newsletter this week, and the survey will be next week. But like I said, make sure to sign up if you would like to voice your opinion. Okay, I'm going to put the card envelopes aside. We'll keep one of these out. So yeah, like what you guys might like to see for lives, what kind of workshops might support your scrapbooking, card making, or if you're a demonstrator, your business, right? Because those are all things that I do. So because like demonstrators can use my workshop guides in support of their business, people can use them just for creating scrapbook layouts for themselves, and you can use them over and over and over again. So I've done that a couple of times on here where I've showed you like how I took one layout from one scrapbooking workshop and created with different products. Always fun. Okay, so we're going to start with card number 1. And if I don't see your comment, it's just because of the funny way that I have to stream right now. Because Facebook didn't like you streaming into groups. So don't worry if I seem like I'm ignoring you, I will come back and answer your question later. Like I said, it's just funny about the way that they are like streaming things. I actually was having a super difficult time this morning even getting started, but I got that fixed, so that's good. So okay, so let's start with card number 1. So I do a survey actually like a couple of times a year normally. For sure, I'm pretty sure I did it at least twice last year. And okay, so let's move on to the directions. I should really, like, as I jibber jabber, also pay attention to what I'm doing. Okay, so should we do one cat and one dog? Should we do them both dogs? Should we do them both cats? You guys tell me. What do you think? So we need the stamp that says, "You make my heart happy." So on here, there's best friends forever. You make my heart happy. I'll always be by your side. You make my heart happy. I read that already. Oh, here's to a true friend. And then there is 2 paws. So I'm assuming this is the dog paw and this is the cat paw. There's a little bone and a little fish, right? Super cute. So let's test our paws first as we get started here. So this is one of those examples of a kit that I think would be great for adding to a scrapbook layout, right? Especially because you obviously have extras, because they've given you, like I said, enough so that you could do it cats or dogs. I just need a scrap piece of paper, I think. So we can test these. And like I said, the little color is the Old Olive. Oh my goodness, you guys. I apparently do not need any more coffee today. So let's just test our footprints. I feel like this stamp, if it had little tiny claws, could totally be a bear. Isn't that funny? You could totally just add little, with like a pen, little claws on here and have like a little, use it on your camping page, right? Wouldn't that be cute? Oh, that one's not good, but you guys get the idea. Oh my goodness. And I love how awesome the ink pads are. They are for sure hard to get used to at first. So, and we should be streaming to YouTube too. So if you guys ever have a hard time finding me, you can also, it's very easy to find the videos on YouTube. So don't forget that. Like they just kind of, they're easy there, right? Because they're in chronological order. So, okay, so let's start with this one. Okay, I think we're going to go one cat and one dog. So nobody feels left out, right? So we'll do the cat on this one. And then let's see which dog is on this one. The little black dog on this one. Okay. Right? Because we don't want anybody left out. Okay. So let's go back to card number 1. Okay. So we have the little banner. And this is, again, where I'm going to say, guys, I should probably assemble one beforehand. Because this is always where I have potential to make my mistakes. But let's go with Make My Heart Happy, which is exactly how they've done it. So we're going to load this up. This is such a fun color combination too. I really like it. So it is, because they're always listed on the, so this is also really good to note too, because if you like a color combination and you want to like keep track of them, like I have a book where I track like combinations like that I like. I've done before like downloads with like when Close to My Heart had a color of the year, right? That you could get a download with coordinating colors. So quite like, let's just say Calypso Coral is one of your favorite colors. Watch for the combinations where they use Calypso Coral and kind of note them. So the color combination is actually Basic Black, Cajun Craze, Calypso Coral, Copper Clay, Crumb Cake, Old Olive, and Petal Pink. Oh, the petal pink must be on the animals. So, okay. Let's go back here to card number 1. Okay. So, here we go. You Make My Heart Happy. Also, these would be super easy to jazz up because they're quite simple cards. You could very easily add some more embellishments in here, some more cardstock, some extra stuff to decorate them a little bit more. Okay. Ta-da. Okay, so then I see here, we're going to add this piece and we're going to use stamping in these 2 corners. So let's just see where they are. These little hearts, that we're going to save them. I'm going to put them on the inside of my card, I think. but let's just see so we know, right? So they have it probably about here. So let's grab our cat paw, which is a little bit smaller. And we can do one over here. And then we do one at the top. This is going to get popped up on dimensionals, but let's just okay. Let's do one of these on the inside of the card before I add the front. So let's do, you make my heart happy. Here's to a true friend. Let's test our stamp first. I always do, just because there potentially could be something. Yeah, and then that'll be perfect with that little heart on the inside, right? So just towards the top, I'm going to add it. There we go. So just like that, I think. So let's just use, because they're sitting right here, a glue dot. Because I don't want any dimension on the inside. So oh, these are so sweet. Okay, so now we can fold it. I'm also going to try not to put my hand right into my ink pad while we play. Okay, so then dimensionals goes on everything. I think we did everything. Okay, so we need one heart and we have our dimensionals here. And you guys know I like to just kind of crack them beforehand so that I just get them coming out like one at a time. So I definitely am going to tell you I use in life more dimensionals than they call for. But I do try when it's like this, they probably know best, right? So one right here. And I love that it's a little subtle detail, but there's little stitching around the edge. You can always get me with the stitching, right? That's why I love actually like the Stampin' Up! Dies, because there's stitching around the edge of lots of them. It's just such a pretty little touch and makes it kind of just a little bit, not nicer, like that's not the right word, but a little more finished. I'll go with that word. Okay, so we're going to do this first. The little die cut. Okay, and just so everybody knows, for next week too, so there's the survey next weekend on my newsletter. And next week, because you guys asked for it, we're going to do a scrapbooking layout. I am just trying to decide if we think that it's too early to do Christmas. If we should like work up to Christmas and do something else first, because that is totally an option. But I have a rough design. Hey, Ashley. I have a rough design for a scrapbooking page. But it is Christmas. So I need to decide, and we have to move this because this is popped up. We can't have this popped up here. And I did follow directions, guys, just so you know. But it's going to overlap. So I need to move this. We'll add it into the, nope, that's just garbage now. But let's add a little bit of adhesive so that it sticks. Also, don't forget that your comments are on a huge lag for me always. Okay, so we're going to add this right here. And we're going to do this instead. I'm going to add this right here. It fits. It's still sticky. I have just plain like flat tape adhesive on that side. So now everything actually fits properly. This is the same height. There we go. Like that. Now we'll add the cat on here. Like I said, we're going to do one cat and one dog and ignore my daughter's dog at the moment because she just wants to let us know somebody's walking down the front street. So we're going to just say she's still a puppy. So just a sec. I don't know that that's helpful, but it's a little bit better. Okay, and then one of these hearts, and they're adhesive backed, and I'm just going to kind of sandwich it right there. So this is super cute. Okay, let's, because we can, because I have it here, just add a little tiny bit of Wink of Stella, which I love, you all know. So I'm going to make her, because I've decided this is the girl cat already. We're going to make her pillow a little sparkly. Just add a little something, something to the card. There we go. Ace seems very upset about somebody walking down the front street right at the moment, but okay, there we go. That one is super cute. And then our little added there on the inside. Okay, so now we're going to do a dog one, right? So we have to use the other paw. And we're going to use this dog. So, and it's kind of neat, right? There's one portrait and then one landscape card. Weird parts. I'm like, where did I put the parts? They are right here. Okay. So this is always, I'll always be by your side. We'll do that one. So we need to stamp on there. We're going to use the other foot. And then maybe we will use the fish on the inside of this one. But let's do the, I'll always be by your side. See, at least my dogs have learned that they need to be not barky during Facebook Lives. Ace doesn't know that yet. Okay, so we're going to add that to the banner. There we go. So you really don't need to push hard with Stampin' Up! Stamps, which I also really like because that is one thing I did actually struggle with. Okay, you know what? We are going to do the fish in a different color because we can. So I'm going to actually add that same maybe we'll do the best friends forever on the inside of this one, and we're going to tuck that fish in there. So here we go. So see, this is one of those blocks, right? Like I have it just sitting beside, I have a whole pile of them just sitting here on my desk. And I actually do really like them. They're a nice size and I get great stamping with them. So don't discount the blocks that are in the kit for like a big block unless you prefer that. Okay, so let's do the little fish and the Calypso Coral. We could do the Petal Pink too, because that's another one of the colors. We have to test our fish first. Maybe when we see it. So I was thinking like right like that. That's cute. Okay. We could actually do I don't know that 2 would actually fit. So, oh, but this is the dog card. Okay, guys. This one's going to be a cat one. So let's do, and to boot, it's the other way. So we're not going to do the fish. We have to do the bone. Somebody should have stopped me there. Okay. So let's add the little bone onto a block. And we'll test it. All good. We will just do that card in the other direction. Okay, the bone is cute too. So we will do that. So here we go. This card goes this way, right? Before you stamp your inside. Make sure you realize that. So we'll go with Old Olive again. And stamp Best Friends Forever. And the little bone. Nope, that's the fish. Here's the bone. Here we go. Now we're going in the right direction. Much, much better. Okay, so for this one, we're going to move the Calypso Coral out of the way. Now we need to stamp on the card front, and we're going to do the dog print. So that's the bigger foot. Now we're cooking. Okay, so we're going to do one right about here. Okay, and then we have the little die cut. We'll do one here. And one up here. There we go. Okay. We have that. Okay, so let's do our dimensionals. And for the dog, we have one over here, one up here, one down here. We'll do 2 like they say on this one. So this one, it looks like it's all like up on that piece, so we don't need to worry about that. And then we do all the corners here as everything's jiggling around on me. Okay, and I actually think we're going to close this up as we're in the home stretch. Okay, so we will add this first. We'll try and get it in the right direction. Guys, my paws are in the wrong corners. That's okay. See, you guys love when I do something first. So because even if I flipped it, it would still be in the wrong direction, but that's okay. I'm going to add my sentiment first, right here. There we go. And then so it's the same. I just did exactly the same thing as when I stamped the inside in the wrong direction, because I didn't realize that this was not a square, it's a rectangle. So double check which way. Okay, this card though is stinking cute. Like, look, super cute. Okay, and then we have our little heart. Nobody knows though that my paws were supposed to be in the other spots other than you guys, right? Whoever I give this to, they're not gonna know. So there we go. That one's super cute too. And then right on the inside, I love the little bone. Super cute. Okay, so oh, we could even no, we'll just leave it. Okay, so that's what I've got for you guys today. Thanks for coming and catching up with me a little bit this week. Like I said, it's been a little bit crazy around here. So don't forget, not this week, but next week in my newsletter, you will find a survey, which I would love if you guys would participate in. And if there's things that you would like me to ask you, add them into the comments below and I could see if I can work them into the survey. Like I said, it is kind of a work in progress at the moment, so I am still finalizing it. I'm just going to clean up my stamps so I finish talking to you. There is, like I said, all the new scrapbooking kits and separate products are all available from Stampin' Up! Now. So, and don't forget, my shopping website is chrisrobertson.stampinup.net, which is a little bit different to get used to. And then if you want to know anything more about me, make sure to stop by my blog at chrisscreativelife.com. That has not changed. There are the last of the workshops from the transitional products are all posted on my blog. You can always find them there. What else? what other reminders do I have? Like I said, all the mini catalog is all live. So there's like fall, Halloween, Christmas, snowy, like all of those things are on there. So that's what I've got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed me creating these cards today. And we will see you next week with some more inspiration. Have a great day, guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.